Gang. Niggas out here listening to these record labels instead of doing their thing. Street. Street till I'm done with it. And I could never let you talk me into dumb shit like selling out to get a few more booties to just keep me in the hood straight truths. Fuck around and cross the other side of the track, catch you a brick, realize you can't come back. I'm gonna stick to the facts. Fuck it if my YouTube don't boom. I'm still gonna get $1 million in loot. And though I got more muscle, my shit ain't never changed since the same. Ever since my first Facebook page. This is for a nigga switching they shit, prostituting themselves, trying to get them a chick. You a bitch. Ah, shit. Let's go. Let's go, man. Look, man. The world, man, I don't know, man. I feel like the world is in a weird state, man. A weird state. Number one, when somebody feels like they found love, you know, all on Facebook, I found love. This, blah, blah, blah. Basically, they're saying they found somebody that they like a lot and they are equating that to love. Don't work that way. Don't work that way, man. And by default, they already about to lose in the game of love because they feel like since they have found somebody they like a lot and the person might like them back a lot, they feel like they're right there by default. That is love. Nah, you gotta build this shit. There's work to do. All you did was find somebody you like. You ain't even touched the surface of love yet. Have you sacrificed things for this person? Have you been in arguments and learned how to settle the differences and things like that? That's love. I can go on and on and on. It ain't because I met somebody I like a lot and it's love. Nah, man. That's attraction. That is not love. You won't know it's love until y'all go through shit and you learn how to work with each other and things like that, and you know they flaws. This is why people get in bad situations when it comes to relationships, man. Because as soon as they find somebody they like a lot, they want to go to this love. They want to reach for this love thing. You know what I mean? And it's just not true, man. You do what you want. I'm not here to tell people to do what they want and this and that. But I highly suggest, if you want something to work out good for you, don't look at it that way. At least not yet. You could look at it as, this might be the one that I end up loving and being real love. Yeah, you could look at it that way. But to say, I found somebody and I'm happy, so I found love. Nah, because love is deeper than this, man. Love is a lot of sacrificing, understanding each other, getting past shit, going through shit. Y'all motherfuckers talking about attraction. It ain't no damn love. Come on now. There's levels to this shit. There's levels to this shit. You know, I wish I would meet a woman today I like a lot. I'm like, oh yeah, I'm so in love. You know what I mean? Nah. Just because I like her a lot. But if we ain't been through shit, right? We ain't built shit. We ain't seen each other's flaws and shit. How the fuck is it love? Well, it could be. It could turn out to be love. It could turn out to be real love. But if you are judging it based off of you, if you are basing the fact that you feel like it's love based off of because you like them a lot and they like you a lot, then you're probably the relationship probably gonna fail. Especially if both people are doing this shit. I hate these damn weight scales, man. Should be getting on my damn nerves, man. Damn that shit, man. They used to have a pass, man. You ride right past these damn things. But I guess not anymore. Yeah, people all the time confuse liking somebody with love, man. You got a lot of people that you had in your past that was friends that liked you a lot. You liked them a lot. But then when it came down to some real shit, they crossed you or some other shit like that because it really wasn't love. That's when you know what I mean? Love is, still looking out for a motherfucker when they down and out and they need you, or not sleeping with a man's woman and things like that. That's when you know you love a motherfucker. Y'all have no idea, man. Everybody's definition of love is all fucked up and different. But what's the true definition of it? That's what people need to ask themselves. What's the true definition of love? You have to build that shit, dog. It has to be built, man. It has to manifest. Liking somebody and them liking you don't certify love. I don't give a fuck what y'all say, man. This is why I'm telling you why you got so many short-term relationships. This shit right here. As soon as a motherfucker finds somebody they like a lot, they in love and all this other crazy ass shit. And half the time they only want attention from other people to validate something they got, which proves even more that it's not love, because when you really love somebody, or should I say, in love with somebody, whatever, you get the point. You don't give a fuck about what other people think. You don't need their validation to say, hey, look what I love. Nah, you love the person. You don't give a fuck if it's just you and them against the world. These are facts, man. Not making this shit up, man. Not making this shit up. Anyways, the second thing I want to talk about is how people always keep saying that it's the black woman's fault. That's why so many black men or a lot of black men date outside their race. For one, there's no calculation to see how true this actually is. That's number one. And I guarantee you the calculation is off. I guarantee you it's not as much as you think. That's number one. Number two, they'll say attitude, just dumb shit like that. Like, basically, when I hear people say this, it's the same shit that I see the other women do. It's the same shit. Everything I hear them say, this is why they don't date black women. Same shit the other races do. Same shit. I get people's point to a certain extent, but apparently motherfuckers don't know women very well, because if they did, then they would know all women do this shit. You know what I'm saying? If you just tuning in, sorry that you missed the part about the love shit. I was basically saying that love is something that has to be built. You gotta go through shit. You gotta learn how to get through shit with each other and all these other things. It's not something that you find. Attraction is something you find. Love is something that has to be tested and all this other shit. And if you think love is basically something that you just find and because you like them a lot, so now you got love, you already failed by default because you're not ready for the fucking levels that you're going to have to go through. This ain't no easy ride for nobody when it comes to love. It ain't no easy ride. So, if you want to think you found love because you just like somebody a lot, you already done lost. Because you don't understand that there's a battle ahead. You think it's all good. Nah. And that's why you can't say it's love yet, because you don't know if that person's willing to go through the shit with you or whatever. You don't know how it's going to play out. But over time you will. Then you'll know, like, yeah, this is love or this ain't. But I ain't got time for it, man. Let people do what they want to do, man. People want to keep breaking up with motherfuckers in and out of relationships. That's on them. I'd rather not be in and out of a relationship at all than to be in one, this one, that one. Ain't nobody got time for that shit, man. Anyways, back to what I was saying, man. They'll say, they say a lot of dumb reasons why, but I'm here to clear this shit up. All women are guilty of the same shit black women do. Same thing. You can say what the fuck you want. You can slice it any way you want. All of them do the same shit that black women do. It's the same. And in fact, not all men. And I ain't say all women. I mean all races of women do it. And in fact, men do it too. The same shit that people say women are guilty of, men do it. Maybe not all men with every single thing, but they're just as guilty as women. So what is it really? Why do they really do it? Right? Number one, it could be because of what people think. oh, if I get a different race or woman, it's going to be so much different. Good luck with that. Because I don't think so. Because if that's the case, you would not hear other races of men who have other races of women complain about shit that goes on. Makes no sense. Everything I hear men complain about is the same shit that people only claim that black women do. No other woman do it. Come on, man, that's stupid, man. It's not about the color of women, it's who the women are. Remember that. What I think it really is this. It's all about attraction. And when I say attraction, you gotta let me speak before you get mad. Doesn't mean that them guys who date other races of women aren't attracted to black women, right? I think what it really boils down to more than anything is they can get women of other races that they are more attracted to than the ones in the black race that they are attracted to, if that makes sense. So in other words, they like these black women, right? The black women they like, right? But they can't get them, right? They can get some black women, but it's not the ones they really want, right? But they can get other races of women that they like better than them black women that they don't want. And it does not mean that they're not attracted to black women. It's just they can't get the ones that they want. So in other words, they can do better in another race of women and updating other races of women. They can do better. So they say, fuck it, who wouldn't? It's no different than like, let's say a lot of white dudes don't want no skinny, or no, they don't want no thicker white woman, right? Most of them don't, right? So a white woman like, I can get me I could do better in another race pool of men. I can get a better guy than to settle for the ones I really don't want. Because the other ones don't really like me because they want skinnier women, right? That's all it is, people. Make no mistake about it. It's these men can get better women, if you want to say it that way, better attractive women, whatever, in another race than in their own race. And it does not mean that they're not attracted to the race of women in their race. It just means they can't get the ones that they are attracted to in their race, but somehow, some way they're getting it in other races. So why wouldn't they? That makes common sense. Why wouldn't you? So in other words, get with somebody your same race that you're not attracted to because you can't get the ones that like you for whatever reason, right? Or go to the other race and get some that you are attracted to, right? I'm gonna break it down again. They are attracted to black women, right? But the ones they want, they can't get, right? But for whatever reason, they seem to be able to get other races of women they're attracted to. So by default, why the fuck would they not? It is what it is. I guess what you could say is this. If black women are guilty of anything, we ain't gonna say attitude, none of that, because all women do that shit. If they guilty of anything, it's having too much of a standard on black men. What do I mean? I mean, like, you see a white woman be like, hey, that dude's, he's a 10. But to a black woman, oh no, he's a 6. That's what I mean. So their standards, it could be, if it's anything to blame them on, it's their standards. And I'm not talking about legitimate standards. I mean unrealistic standards, like motherfucker gotta be perfect, which we know nobody is, right? So yeah, they probably will they'll lose a lot more black men. If they think they're gonna get a perfect ass black dude, they're gonna lose a whole lot more of black men, I mean. Because you're going to have a lot of other races of women who are going to say, hey, this guy's perfect. He good enough for me. That's why sometimes you even have black women date outside their race. You know, either black men don't act right or, they find a guy that accepts them. And they couldn't find a black dude that they liked that accepted them. Why do people make it such a fucking big ass everything else when it's really not, man? It ain't because, oh, they treat them better than black women. That's why. That ain't why. That's some bullshit, man. If you believe that, you're a liar. You're delusional, should I say. You're delusional like the women who think if they date another race of man, it's going to solve the problem of getting with bad men. No, it's not the race that's the fucking problem. It's the type of men you like. That's the problem. You got to start there and fix that shit. Or it could be you, or it could be both. But one thing we not going to do is sit around as black men, right? And just say, oh, it's just black women, man. It's all they fault. If you want to talk to other women, that's fine. I'm not against that. But what I am against is just say, oh, yeah, that's why we do it, because black women are so horrible. That's bullshit, man. Because you're giving the other races of women a pass. When they do some bullshit, too, they be on bullshit, too. If you say they not, then you a fool. If you think it's the color of a woman that determines how good a woman is, you a fool. If that's the case, then that means by default, if it's because of race, that means the white dude better than you. Think about what you're saying before you say it. That means every white dude better than me because I'm black, right? By default, because it's the color of the woman's skin or the culture, right? So by default, that means every white dude is more marriage material than every black guy. That's what y'all saying? Nah, that's not it. I'm telling y'all what it is. It's because they can pull better women in another race than in their own race. Or they just maybe they're not attracted to their own race. That happens. It happens. But me knowing black men, I don't think so. I ain't really never met no black dude to say, hey, I'm not attracted to black women. Nah, I know what but I know one thing though. You could take a motherfucker that can't pull no black women, right? And then he somehow pulls a white woman. She accepts him, she likes him. So why the fuck would he not? And you got popularity too. Let's not forget about that. 45% versus 12. I mean, come on, man. The odds of you running into a different race of woman are very more high than running into someone you like of your own. Remember the key word, the ones you like of your own. You're not going to like every black woman. That's just facts. You're not going to like everyone. You're not going to want to be with everyone. That's just facts, right? So there's only a certain amount that you can actually choose because you don't like everybody. And then you break that down. With the 12% shit. And then you break the 12% shit down. With who actually likes you. So yeah, that shit is slim to the motherfucker, bro. You have a slim chance. They have a much better chance of scoring a woman they're attracted with more in another race than their own race. It's just the facts, man. Maybe not white dudes as much because you're 46% population. So you have a better, and it's even hard for them to score a woman that they really want. With 45% population in America, right? So we live like in a place like Africa, right? Like say everybody in America lived in Africa. You would see it less because there would be way more women of their race, so it would give them a more chance, right? It still would happen, right? But it's not what my thing is this. I don't want men to believe that it's because oh, a woman's black, that's why, stay away from them. It's because of them. And no, it ain't. Because what you're doing is you're saying that you're giving the other women a pass, man. And that's misleading people. That's not good, man. That can cause men to pick air when it comes to a woman. If you think black women are the only women who call each other bitch and all this other shit, all this bad bitch energy, you're a damn fool. And you will pick the wrong one. You're gonna go to another race of woman and you're gonna pick air. Because you don't even know what type of woman to pick. Or should I say, you don't even know why you should pick a woman. You just think it's the color of a woman's skin or something. And that's stupid, man. I'm telling y'all, man. If I ain't never say nothing, man, this shit right here cannot be disputed. And sometimes black women don't understand it. Right? They think because, oh, this woman's easier, this woman lets him run over him, and this and this and this. Sometimes, yeah. But guess what? Black women let men run over them too. So it's more being accepted by somebody, the best person they can get, basically. That's what it boils down to. Being accepted by the best person I can get. It don't matter what color. So you're telling me if a man has a bunch of women lined up in front of him, right? And he seems to only be able to get the ones he's attracted to more of another race than his own. You're saying he's still going to pick his own race? He's not going to do it. that's just common sense. He's not going to do it. He's going to go after the ones that accept him more. You know, and that's what it boiled down to. Unfortunately, man, the bad bitch shit got a lot of people, you know, feeling like you're not good enough or... There's a lot that go into it. But another thing y'all don't realize is a lot of times when when other races of women like black men, it's damn near they basically what you would call the same as black women. It's the same mindset. It's the same thing, man. That's why they're attracted to it. And a lot of times them other races of women like black men for the wrong reasons too, just like the black women. So it's the same thing. You're not getting around this. You can say that, oh, it's because they more submissive and this or that. No, they not. They just more smooth. The thing with the black women is they don't hide what they feel at all. They're more blatant with it. They're more clumsy with their game, should I say. The white women or whatever other races of women sometimes, not all the time, but a lot of times, they're more smooth with their game. You know, even if they mad at you and trying to run game on you, they still keep it low key in disguise. You know, most black women, once they pissed off, they not disguising shit. They cussing you out and everything. But it's still the same game. Make no mistake about it. You can't say that it's only them who's running game on you or only them who has an attitude. You're wrong for that. If you believe that, you're going to find out the hard way, dog. And anybody watching this video who say I'm some bullshit, it's a cap. Come back to this video when you find out it's not a fucking cap. Because it's not a cap, man. It's not about a woman's skin color, man. It's her fucking mind, dog. It's her mind, man. Her mind's everything. Her mind is more important than her fucking looks. Y'all worry about looks and shit. That's the problem with y'all, man. Why complain about how women are, black women are, blah, blah, blah. But like the ones that ain't like that. See, the thing is, men are doing the same shit that they complain about women doing. Like, you like the thug, you don't like the good one. Well, what you like then? Obviously, you like the thug bad women, because if they was really good women, they would reciprocate to good men. Maybe not you. So you can't say, well, she don't like me, so that means she like bad men. I'm a good dude. You can't say that, because she might not like you. But let's just say for the sake of argument, okay, you're a good dude, she ain't like you. She gonna like a good dude. It ain't gonna, when she likes somebody, when she pick a guy, it ain't gonna be a bad dude. It's gonna be a good dude. Now, if she don't like you, you're a good dude, and she pick a bad dude, then you can have the argument of, you know, that she just likes bad dudes or whatever. Or it could be a bad woman. Once men get past the fucking looks shit about a woman and realize that really looks is vain, right? Then they won't even care about those type of women that they keep complaining about, because they'll realize, yes, that's a good looking woman, but she's not good. The problem is a woman's looks is so much, her value, unfortunately, is so much weighed up on looks. A woman's value is weighed a lot upon her looks, due to men, of course, not reality, but men. So therefore, that's why they are complaining about all these Barbie dolls who act like bitches and don't want to respect men. What I tell y'all men about them is act like she don't even exist. Just because she look good don't mean her pussy good, or she got good head or something. Act like she don't even fucking exist. Until she learn how to respect men, then show her respect. Until then, ignore her. Just because she look good don't mean you got to pay her attention. She got enough attention. One by one, take her attention away. Bust her fucking little ego and bring her back down to earth. That's how y'all fix this. All the complaining and shit, it ain't gonna fix nothing. Cause y'all still giving these same women that y'all complain about, you still giving them all the attention and all this other shit. Meanwhile, there's other great women that y'all not even looking at. Why? Because she's dressed up fully, right? Or maybe she didn't put on all her makeup today or something. So you don't think she looks as good as this so-called Barbie that motherfuckers just can't stop thinking about. Man, until y'all really understand the real problem when it comes to females, you're done, bro. Not only are you done, you're not going to be happy. You can't be free. You're going to wreck yourself. But when you understand the game and you understand how women are and why they really are this way, and a lot of it ain't even some personal shit against you, you become a free person because you understand that you cannot control how people behave. That's number one. Number two, you understand a lot of their shit is stupid decisions, poor decision making, all these things, right? But a woman's a woman, man. A woman, if you think, man, I'm gonna say it again. If you think the other races of women, no, maybe not every woman in that race, but if you think they aren't doing some shit, the same shit that black, you're a fool if you believe this. You are an absolute fool. I'm telling you, man, it's even, the thing what it is, I'm going to give y'all this. This is the game I'm going to give y'all. We're not talking about good women, like women who ain't trying to connive and scheme. We ain't talking about them. We talking about the bad ones right now. The reason why y'all think it's just black women is because when it comes to the bad black women, they don't really disguise their game. They don't. Give me some money, nigga, or get the fuck out of my face. Facts, right? Now, take other races of women who feel that same way in her heart. But what she gonna do is stroke your ego. She ain't gonna tell you that she's plotting this. See, you gotta watch out for her even worse. At least the black woman will let you know what she trying to do. 9 out of 10 of them, not all of them. Some of them do the same shit that I'm about to explain right now. In disguise, dog. Give you head, but plotting on some shit on you. So you thinking your mom, they so submissive, they don't give me lip and all this. I'm the man. She really bowed down to me and this and that. You fool. She already setting your ass up, and you about to find out the hard way. Bad black women and bad other races of women, same thing. No difference, except for the black woman does not hide the shit. That's it. She's more blatant with her shit. She's more clumsy with her game. That's it. Meaning she's easy to get, she gets fed up easier. Or she takes it to the extreme, should I say. They all do it. It's just, it seems like they take it to the extreme a lot more than the other races of women. But don't get it twisted. The other races of women do that shit too. Y'all just not, it's just a stereotype is what it is. Just like they say, well, black men don't take care of their kids and all these other things. Same thing. So now you motherfuckers is doing the same thing that they do to us, to black women. And what you are doing is you are hiding the fact that other races of women do it. Therefore, you are fucking up the game for men. You're not giving them all-tang game. You're lying to them. You're telling them that these women don't do it, only black women. That's weak game. How can you have real game when that is not real understanding? That is not logical thinking. The real game is, hey, dog, all women do this shit. Matter of fact, you know, shit, you really want to watch the other races of women a little bit more because, you know how black women are. They'll tell you, you know, pay me, give me some money or get out of my face, basically. You know what I mean? But hey, guess what, dog? The other race of women, they do it too. They more sneaky with it. She probably plotting on you while she giving you head or something. Even though the black women do it too, they just expose their hand a little bit more. That's all. That's all it is, man. Don't be dumb. Don't be dumb. And I think the reason why a lot of men date, I'm not even gonna say all. Who's to say that all? I think more black men are actually with their own race than not, you know, to be honest. So let's just get that out of the way now. But the reason why I feel like they do is because of what I said. Take a pool of women, like you got black, white, Asian, whatever, and a man wants to get the best, you know, woman he can get, right? As far as attraction and all this, what he can pull, remember that. That don't mean the women that his race ain't good. That don't mean that. But what can he pull? That is the question. And not only that, you're dealing with 12%. So I know for a fact, as a black dude, right? When there's black women that motherfuckers find attractive, it's not as many as you think. Not because there's not a lot of them, right? But because of the population, you're going to come across more of other races of women that you find attractive, way more than you will a black woman, because you're fucking 12% population. And not only that, just because you find someone attractive, you got to hope they like you back. And what if they don't? So now that 12% drops down even more. I already explained this earlier. I'm not going to keep going through this shit, man. Stop making shit about race and, man, look at the real subject of why things happen. Just like when it comes to women and men, stop making it about gender and look at why things happen. Look at the subjects. Because every subject you got for a woman, women this, women that. There's a subject you can make about men, same subject. Oh, women are hypergamous. So are men. But I understand as a man, you're not trying to sleep with a man, so you gotta wonder why. Well, how are women hypergamous? Let me check it out. Okay, I got you. All right, that's why. So I get it. But I guess I'm cool on this video. I'm done now. Nothing more I can say about it. But y'all are ignorant if y'all believe that the race of a female determines whether a woman's good or bad or not, man. It don't. It just don't, man. And again, I'm gonna explain this shit one more time for y'all, since y'all seem like y'all don't get it. You got a batch of women here, a batch of women there, right? So he's attracted to his own race and he's attracted to other women, right? But for whatever reason, maybe his race of women, the ones he like, don't like him, but he finds other races of women that do like him. So why would he not pick that? That's common sense, man. Unfortunately, everybody's not like a lot of women who only want to date this race. You know, that's what women do. A lot of men, we don't care. That's what women don't get. It's the women who want, or are strictly, I'm only going to date this race or that race. Men aren't like that. Men are going to date, it don't matter what race. I just want the best woman I can get for me. So, that's what they're going to do. You can blame it on whatever the fuck you want to blame it on. Just understand that men are not like women. I'm going to say about 90% of women, you got to be a certain race of dude for her to fuck with you. That's not how men operate. Some, yes. You do have some men who are only going to date this race or that race of woman. Yeah, you got that. But not as much as women, y'all. Not as much, y'all. And it's unfortunate, man. I just want to give y'all real game. I don't want y'all to think that, you know, oh, black women are only ones with attitudes. You know, the black woman is the only one that won't be submissive. And the black woman this and the black woman that. That is low vibration, retarded game. If you want to learn how to pick the right woman and you thinking like this, you're a fool. You're going to go pick another race of woman and get your ass burned. You might even lose your life. Because I already told you how a lot of them get down. They're good. They might be even smoother than a lot of black women with their game if they scheming. Fuck around and have you set up and everything. Because your dumb ass thought, oh, well, she's so submissive and this and so much better. This and it's just stupid, man. Don't be dumb. You're doing what women do. What do women do? I'm going to date a different race. That'll solve the problem. Instead of them, you know, picking out why they shouldn't deal with certain men, right? They'll say, let me try another race. Which ain't, I mean, I get it to a certain extent why a person might feel that way. But if you do that, understand that it has to be a different type of person. You can't go to another race and then date the same type of woman or man. You're going to get the same fucking results. Facts. This is no cap. I don't cap in my shit. Y'all be on this fantasy bullshit. I'm going to tell you exactly how it is, man. Nobody can dispute that. Nobody can dispute what I'm saying. They could try to, but there's no facts to dispute it. Just like there's no facts to dispute that love is built, not found. You find somebody you're attracted to. You build love. I hope that makes sense to motherfuckers. Because if you think that you find love, you're gonna stop building. As soon as you find somebody you like a lot, oh, I got love, man. I ain't gotta do nothing else. It's all good now. It's all gravy. No, it ain't. You gotta go through shit and all type of shit. Learn how to coincide with each other. All of this. You might even have a kid together, and it might change the whole fucking relationship. You gotta be prepared for that. Motherfuckers ain't ready though, because they don't understand this shit has levels. Just like they don't understand why women do what the fuck they do or like who they like and all this. There's levels to this shit, man. There's levels. No woman's the same. Even though they do the same shit and operate and kind of move the same way, they still not all the same. Because one might operate this way like the other one does, but then there could be another chink in the armor or a difference in another situation. For example, they both might like light-skinned guys, but she might like them for this reason and she might like them for that reason. There's no set in stone one way when it comes to with women or men. You know, women, oh, well, what do men like? This and this. Yeah, man, like this or this, but there could be differences of why he likes this or this, or he likes this and this, but then they don't like the same this or that. Like, come on, man. Everybody's different. Everybody's different, man. So it's every relationship and experiences with building love and all this shit. Anyways, love is built, man. It's something that it's not going to be an easy road. You're going to go through some shit. That's when you know you got love, man. You don't know you really got love until you go through some shit. All this little patty cake, I'm so happy because I like somebody a lot shit. That's from 3rd grade shit. That ain't no fucking love. That's puppy love. Y'all motherfuckers y'all ain't grew into adults yet. You still puppies when it comes to that shit. When you first getting to know, you in Cinderella stage. That's puppy stage, man. Ain't nothing wrong with it though. Enjoy that shit, because you only get it once. But just understand that that's what the fuck it is. Instead of saying, oh, this is it. We got it all. We done everything. Nah, you should be looking at it like, man, every day we want to improve this. We want to build on this shit every day. You know what I'm saying? Motherfuckers ain't ready. There's levels. You know what I'm saying? There's levels. You want to build on this shit every day. Levels. But if you want to stop at the puppy stage level, that's where your relationship's going to stop growing. Remember that shit. The moment you think you topped out and this is all be all and all this, that's when that shit stops growing. It starts plummeting. That's why you shouldn't look at it that way. You can't. And that's why when people think, when they meet somebody they like a lot, by default they in love and all this, they by default plummet they fucking shit. Plummet the growth of it and all this. Because they start getting comfortable. Then the partner starts getting comfortable. Then people start becoming unhappy and fighting and shit like that. A lot of people don't got the patience to build love though. That's why they want that fantasy of, you know, I met somebody I like a lot for the past 3 months, I'm in love. That's why they want that. They not ready for that real shit. Real shit take time. You're gonna go through some shit. You're gonna have to learn how to get along with each other and all that shit. Then you can say it's love. Till then, that's some puppy ass third grade shit. So enjoy that shit, of course though. Enjoy every stage, but just know what the fuck you're dealing with, you know what I'm saying? As far as this black woman shit, whatever y'all keep saying, y'all fools, man. Y'all think other races of women ain't doing the same shit. It's about good or bad woman. It ain't about no color of the woman. Good or bad woman. Make no mistake about it. Characteristics of a woman. What does she do? How does she think? It's her mind. If it's not, if black men date other races of women because black woman this, black woman that, then what are black men? Because it's about the color, right? Or the culture, right? That would make black men the same, right? Imagine people saying every white woman who dates a black man is a single mother or this or that. You see how that works? That's basically what y'all doing, vice versa. And there are people out here who stereotype about that. They see a black dude getting out of a car on the passenger side, this motherfucker be stacked with money. But they assume, see, there's another one. She's with another bum, another Tyrone. Nah, maybe Tyrone just didn't want to drive his car today. Maybe Tyrone pays all the bills. You know, it's just, man, this world crazy, man. Unplug from the Matrix, dog. I'm telling y'all, man. Because if you start thinking the way a lot of the world thinks, it's not going to be a good thing. It's easy to get sucked into that shit, too. Because I've been guilty of it a few times. I had to snap back to reality, like, this ain't who I am. I don't think this way. What the fuck going on? You know what I mean? I almost fell into that bullshit. Yeah, it's black women. They got the attitudes, man. Nah, that's bullshit. It's all of them. If anything, like I said, the reason why you might see black men with the other races a lot of times is because they can get a woman that they're more attracted to in that race versus the ones in their own race that they, for whatever reason, they're not getting. For whatever reason. Now, some women will say, oh, it's because the other races of women are easier and this and this and this, which is some bullshit on their part. Nah, I mean, maybe it's because you're not appreciating. See, motherfuckers don't know what appreciating is. That means he might not drive a Benz, but he got a nice ass car. Do you appreciate that? Some of them other races of women might. Does that mean that black women don't? No, it don't mean that. But for that guy, for whatever reason, they didn't appreciate that. Doesn't mean they won't do it with another black dude. So that guy who's not getting appreciated or seemed to be liked by his own race of women, he said, hell, I'll just go date another race of women. The ones that like me. What's wrong with that? Nothing. You even see, I see beautiful black women dating white dudes. And I'm sure that has something to do with it. More than just a black dude who's been mean to her, so she dated outside her race. It could be maybe she couldn't find one that she liked. Or maybe she just happened to find somebody of another race before she found one of her own race that she liked. People are just dumb, man. Oh, man. I hope y'all have a good weekend, because I know I'm going to have a good weekend. And I'm finally about to be at the shop, and I'm done, y'all. Y'all have a great day, man. You know what I mean? Shout out to all women, you know what I mean, of whatever race. You know what I mean? If I do have anything to say, though, for black women, I would say this. Make sure that your standards are not out of this fucking world. Don't settle or lower your standards for anything that you set for you within yourself, right? Nobody's telling you to do that. But make sure that you are actually appreciating black men, because I've never met one black dude that say, hey, I don't like black women. I don't see that. What I do see is a lot of times the ones that they actually want, they can't get for whatever reasons. I'm not saying who's right. I'm not saying who's wrong. But something's going on there. You know what I mean? Something's definitely going on there. Especially if a black dude got a lot going on and all this and all that. He don't got baby mamas and all that. But somehow, some way, he can't seem to get a black woman. Something definitely going on there. Or either that guy just not out in the mix or something. These are things that a lot of people need to ask themselves. You know? And let's say the dude is actually attracted to his own race of women. Something definitely could be going on there. It could be, you do have, what you do have a lot, I will say this. Just like they hold black women to certain standards, they do with black men too. This is another problem, what I see. Like, if you're not acting like a dope boy and all these other things, it seems like if you're a black dude, that's the only reason why they like us. And that's another problem. And I will say that. I will say that you do have black women guilty of that a lot. But guess what? The same other races of women that like black men, they guilty of that shit too. They like black men for the same fucking reasons. Dumb shit that don't matter. Dumb shit that don't matter. So really, when it comes to being a black dude and why people like us and don't like us, it's kind of like we're fucked, because if we don't sell our soul, I've said this in videos before, if you don't sell your soul and basically act like a fucking rapper, a dope boy, or some gangster or something, it's like you're not a lot of them don't find you attractive. You know, I mean, I don't really experience that. I think I don't never really get the sign of women not finding me attractive, but I know it goes on because I hear them talking. You know what I mean? I hear people talking about it, and I believe that's one of the reasons why, because, you know, you're not carrying yourself a certain way. That's why you have the, I don't want a 9-to-5 guy and all these things. You know, there's a lot of bullshit going on, man, that needs to be fixed in the whole fucking world. And it's not just black people, you know. It's not just it's not just black women saying, I don't want to do with a 9-to-5. You got other races of women saying the same thing. I don't want a Timothy, give me a Chad, and all this bullshit. It happens every fucking day. Timothy was too nice. That's why I went back to Chad, who treats me like shit. Happens in every race. Stop making, y'all are doing what they do to the black race. Black race of people are doing the same thing that the media and shit do to us. Oh, it's only black people who do this and that. Come on, man. It's every fucking body, bro. It's everybody. And that's all I wanted to say, man. Much love to everybody, all races of people. You know what I'm saying? But I really do feel, though, sometimes, if anything about this black woman shit, if anything, it's they are unrealistic with their standards of what they want. But then again, I don't really know personally, because I really don't give a fuck if somebody don't like me, so I don't know. But I hear other men talking about it. And I can see why that would cause other men to, hey, I'm just going to date me another race of woman. It is what it is, man. You know, I got to find somebody to accept me, you know. But then again, that's in every race. It's the same thing, dog. No way getting around this shit. The shit still goes back to you think that white dudes ain't having a problem with certain women not accepting them for who they are and always seem to want this perfect guy and shit. This shit happens all across the board, y'all. This chessboard is a life thing. It's not a race thing. It's all across the board. Everybody guilty as shit. Everybody not guilty as shit. And I hope this motherfucker pull up so he can open the damn gate. Hell yeah, I ain't had to get out my truck. Ain't that some shit? Look at God, blessing already. But man, I'm done talking to y'all for now, man. I mean, I just hope y'all have a good day, man. I don't know what else to say about this shit, man. Shit gotta stop though, man. It really do, man. The war going on between women and men got to fucking stop, man. Men are guilty of the same shit women are guilty of. Women are guilty of the same shit men are guilty of. You could sit back and be mad at the choice you made in a woman or man, or you could figure out how to make a better choice in a woman and man and become a better woman and man. The choice is yours. The choice is yours. But one thing for sure, you sit around and complain, you ain't learning shit. You ain't gonna learn how to dodge this shit and pick better and all this bullshit. Fuck complaining. I want to know what the real problem is. I know one thing though. One of the problems is the way we as people are as a culture in general, the United States culture. This bad bitch movement gotta go. This nigga movement gotta go. This type of energy and thinking is not good for anybody. But nobody want to let go of that because everybody want to be cool. Everybody want to be famous or whatever, have status, and just like in grade school and shit, gotta be the coolest motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? That's what it boiled down to a lot of times. Motherfuckers will only date people who other people find like they worry about what other people think about who they date more than they do. Like, no, I can't date him because he's not he doesn't have status, and it's just dumb. And men too. So worried about what another man think, how good a woman looks that you with and shit, all this shit. I just need somebody, I need a woman that I can show off to other men. And what the fuck does that got to do with you? Do you find her attractive? Do you like her? That's what it boils down to. Instead of, look what I got and all this. This is what they do. And it's going to be their downfall. That same woman that you want to treat like a trophy and shit, that same woman you probably going to lose because you're not even looking at who she is. You so worried about other people looking at who she is that you then forgot to look your damn self. Motherfuckers ain't ready for this game, man.